Welcome back to the channel. Now, 2 Jamaican members of law enforcement and 5 civilians have been taken into custody in connection with the fatal shooting of a man at a mother's fast food restaurant on Main Street in Ocho Rios. Now, this has sparked a question. Is wealthy criminals soliciting the help from members of law enforcement? Now, an individual from Hanover leaked voice note is exposing that very same thing, saying wealthy criminals are paying members of law enforcement. Look and listen, and they will contain the reason.
Yeah, I spent 2 years in a Sandy Bay Hanover jail in a headquarters. 2 years I spend on there for things I'm gonna do. Just get me free up and come my road and thing. Through one war when they go on in a village with the Grizzle family and some other set. So them I try set up everybody in a family and thing. Then set up my father making in a jail down there right now. And thing, now me that road them I try set me up and thing. Come a road and there they easy. Nah in a place. Now me name they call up say me a fire be a shot in a Sandy Bay Mumpella. All when me no did it, I make police torment me. Every minute then they go and yard me when they in a Mumpella and thing. Them a say them have to kill me and thing. It's a big thing they go and done there. Police name work a Lucy police station. Them a take some money from one big Dan named and call him located in Norwood, Cherry Garden to Sandy Bay Mumpella. Them a work with him. So through P0lice brother when they done I time them want take back revenge and things, so them a pay the police them through them a rich boy and thing. The police them a torment me. I really want them off of my case and I'm tired of them.
Now, as it pertains to the situation that took place in Ocho Rios, now law enforcement says the police constables and the civilians were picked up as a part of a major search for suspects involved in the murder of 30-year-old Kajay Sims of Bartlestown, Gale in St. Mary. The official story is that Mr. Sims was gunned down inside a popular fast food restaurant during a brawl with a group of men. Now, it was reported at about 2 a.m. Mr. Sims and friends went inside the mother's restaurant outlet where they were waiting in line to place their orders when an argument developed between him and another group of men. Now, what's sad is that what law enforcement is saying is that among this group of men were members of law enforcement themselves. I hear them say officers are not trained in a manner of de-escalation, meaning say when an argument are developed between 2 people, members of law enforcement are trained in a how to de-escalate the situation. Now, it is reported that the altercation got physical. We don't know who first, but the altercation got physical. It is said that one of the men then ran outside to a vehicle and returned with a firearm. Now, we don't know who returned with the firearm. Law enforcement has not given that information. But keep in mind, a fast food restaurant like Mother's has heavy surveillance. It have surveillance outside, and it have surveillance inside. Now, it is said that after the incident in which Mr. Sims was shot in the chest, the gunman and his friends escaped in a white Toyota Axiom motorcar. Now, one individual returned the weapon and fired. We don't know how much rounds, but Mr. Sims was struck. He was transported to hospital where he passed while undergoing treatment. And of course, condolences to the family. Now, eyewitness reportedly captured the registration plate of the vehicle, and it is said that that assisted cops in identifying the suspects. It's strange how they must say an eyewitness report lead to the capture. So that they've never rely upon the surveillance. Or has that not been reviewed? Now, while we can't speak for colonial days or times in the past, in modern times, it seems as if the violence that has been perpetrated against Jamaicans have been done by Jamaicans themselves. Why is it that an argument between one individual or an individual and them friends with some other individuals, why it have it turned physical? And after it turned physical, what kind of point somebody approve with running to a vehicle, getting a firearm, and returning to a place for now take somebody's life? Not for settle the dispute, but for take a life. Talk to me in the comment section. Are the hearts of men really that desperately wicked? And the fact say, among these individuals were not one, but two members of law enforcement. The people were supposed to serve and protect. Now, if they were not the ones who fired the weapon, them not have no control over what a next man do. But them trained in a manner where them supposed to train in a to de-escalate something like this. Tell me what you think. Now on to the other stories that are making headlines today. Now also making headlines today, a Jamaican man was fatally shot by law enforcement in California. Now the Jamaican man, who was on a work visa, had his life taken by police in Tahoe, California. Now he's been identified as 29-year-old Vinton Miller, and this happened during the pursuit of a suspect in an alleged carjacking. People have said this sounds strange though. According to California State Parks, at about 10 a.m., one of its officers attempted to stop a vehicle that was allegedly stolen in Tahoe City. Now it's alleged the high-speed chase ended in a crash near Olympic Valley Inn at Palisades, Tahoe. Now, Mr. Miller reportedly exited his vehicle armed with a knife and was shot by an officer and passed at the scene. Now, this sounds strange within itself. They're saying this individual who was on a work visa in North America, work visa, means him can work, not a visitor's visa. Jamaicans, listen to me. This man is a man where him can have a job, and somebody will have to work, you know, without papers. Is a work visa. Now they must say law enforcement attempted to stop a vehicle that was allegedly stolen. But further on in the statement, it said Mr. Miller reportedly exited his vehicle, not the vehicle or the stolen vehicle. It's his vehicle. They also stated that when them that tried to stop the vehicle, it ended in a high-speed chase. Was Mr. Miller driving said vehicle? None of that. We're not getting a clarification. The people that call for the body cam footage. How a man I go see a Jamaican man at that, where they have foreign pan a work visa? Me no care where them want to say this individual is from. Them know not to play around with law enforcement. You overseas, high speed chase just take place with your overseas and upon work visa means you're over there for work and earn a living. You come out with knife. This don't make no sense. Even if he was the individual who allegedly stole the vehicle and police are on it down, you stop and come out with knife. After the car crash, you come out with your hands up. The people are saying that make no sense. It sounds strange within itself. Not the fact that somebody stole a car and law enforcement pursued them and it end the way it end. What's surprising is that this is a Jamaican on a work visa. Meaning even though this is not a citizen of North America, this is a a person from overseas who has traveled with North America but has been given the proper documentation to hold occupation in North America. This is not somebody where I wonder how them are going to make a living. Secondly, the reporter say the individual exited his car. If the car was allegedly stolen, how is the car now his? If the car is stolen, I wonder if this man's family will get some millions off of the California state. Think about it. This man at the overseas on him work visa. This man a drive him car based on what them a say. We don't know if him was his vehicle and him was the person that tried to stop initially. We need clarification upon that. Them said it's an ongoing investigation. One more is there to investigate. They're not supposed to have a body camera. They're not try to stop car and high speed chase. I don't know. But they might investigate more and they might say them going to release more to the press. But this individual, if him car, they must stop. No, no, so why him wouldn't stop? But if him not stop, then crash nearby and come out with a knife. And keep in mind, people are pointing to the fact that recently we see a citizen from overseas in the airport a reach for a Jamaican officer's weapon. Their life was not taken. This man come out of his vehicle with a knife. When the ear say him approach officers, them never have no taser. How come the resort or the last resort was their first resort? Keep in mind the reason why officers have tasers is because using them firearm is considered as a last resort or to protect lives, whether them own lives or the lives of citizens. So all this man come out and carry a knife and nobody not tase him. Subdue him and then take with the knife and proceed to do what them do. Arrest, investigate, whatever them do. But now the story changed from it being a stolen car to him come out a film car. Talk to me in the comment section. Tell me what you think. If you're new to the channel and just pass through, well, click the subscribe icon and then the bell icon. And of course, put it on all. And this is how you know will be notified of all fresh content. As soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Drop a like and bust a share. And tell a friend, tell them sister and them brother them to check out the channel, check out the reasoning. And also join the discussion in the comment section 24/7. It never lack yet. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. But other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there. And we can continue the reason via the comment section. Now until the reason again, my sentiments for you and yours is of course for you to live, love and prosper. And for you to stay tuned until we reason again.